4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The Western nations' deteriorating social systems and the widening political and economic gap are in line with the emergence of a new variety of politician. The neoconservative. With their own economic agenda, backed by powerful financial players, international banking organizations and multinational energy companies. The neoconservative wants the world to return to the days of laissez-faire capitalism that kept millions in poverty in the early 20th century. The same type of economic mindset and globalization experiment that led to the First Great War. The neoconservative, the American brand of conservatism, is radical, belligerent, and brutally competitive, and associated with neoliberalism, the so-called free market policies of Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan. Neoliberalism was resurrected and broadened by Milton Friedman, and endorsed by the infamous Chicago School of Economics. Akin to a religious cult, their economic missionaries and disciples have spread throughout the world, including the University of Calgary. Milton Friedman's pseudo-economics have been the guide for conservative disruptive fiscal policies on a global scale, as they are hopelessly devoted to neoliberalism's financialization of the economy that favors privatization, deregulation and volatile speculative market economies. Fiscal policies that have been proven to be opportunistic, callous, and inhumane. More commonly referred to as predatory capitalism, these economic policies have been gradually put in place over the past 35 years. But there is no denying the results. Globalization may seem to have been a good idea in the beginning. But after 35 years, neoliberal fiscal policies have failed the common man, and is clearly funneling the wealth of the general population to the top 10%.
Predatory capitalism is pushing societies to a breaking point. After having caused the biggest financial crisis since the crash of 1929 and having already rolled back the progress made under the Keynesian order of capitalism, global neoliberalism has put millions in Europe and the United States into unemployment and poverty, and is digging even bigger graves for the generations to follow.
As the globalization plan starts to collapse, more extreme measures are being taken to prop up the financial systems. Dangerous disinformation campaigns are being waged, purposely designed to sow confusion and hide the damage being done. But those campaigns have produced a destabilizing effect that nurtures extremism. Something the neoconservatives, who are in fact economic extremists themselves, had not counted on. Conservative elements in Western nations are bent on pursuing the globalization agenda at all cost. Increasingly, they must covertly cut government programs and services without regards to the consequences and without the knowledge of the people. A drastic cut in the standard of living in Western nations is now the only way to maintain the flow of income to the top 10%.